Well, how the hell is everyone doing? It is the host here. It is Team Ray, and never ever forget the name on social media. So I am totally back. Probably you guys know this already. So it is great to be back. So it is time once again. I'm going to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and other great stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this delightful discussion. Here goes nothing. Now everyone knows out there on social media and other social media accounts, I think I kind of messed up there, but sorry, that WWE loves do a first time ever kind of concept, like a first time ever cage match, first time ever Hell in a Cell, first time ever Elimination Chamber, first time ever a women's Hell in a Cell, first time ever Mrs. Money Bank. You know what I'm trying to say? You get the picture? So, I guess there's rumors that Kurt Angle is doing a tease that possibility that we may or may not get a Elimination Chamber, get this, for the women's division. You guys like the idea? Don't like the idea? Do you think they're going to ruin the concept because it's watered down, because it's PG? Or do you think it should just be only for guys? Let me say something, okay? If the men could do it, the women could do it, okay? They're not freaking Barbie dolls. Well, some of them are and some of them aren't. This past, July, we had the very first ever Mrs. Moneybank. Well, they had to redo it and put it on SmackDown Live. That was a total fail from my point of view. They don't need a redo. The final decision was the final decision. They just got terrible writers. But whatever. So, I think this would be a good move or a bad move. It all depends who's in the chamber. Don't put no freaking people who's hardly on TV. My guess is going to be Asuka, Sasha Banks, maybe Paige and her group. I know it's only 6 in the pod and 2 starts the match, I think. Now, if they had this, does that mean it's going to be like a women's championship match or number one contender like in the past? I prefer a number one contender, then they will face the champion probably at Mania. That's just my guess because it's WrestleMania season, road to WrestleMania. So let's see what happens. So probably a lot of people prefer if it's on SmackDown Live. From my point of view, it all depends who's in it. And I know you prefer SmackDown Live because they do a better job with the women than on Raw. I totally understand. Now, if they do this, does that mean the ladies gonna go through the plastic glass, or they're gonna be more careful with the women? Now, if they're gonna do this, they should go all out. And people could talk about it for many, many months or maybe years on social media. They need some great spots, Let's see what happens. Will you prefer number one contender for the match, or you prefer a woman's defend that belt and lose it? So if that happens, that means Alyssa Bliss will defend it, then she will most likely would lose it. So maybe they put her in it, Paige, I don't know about her groups, her stable. I don't know what her stable is called. Let me know down below. Maybe they put Alicia Fox. Well, she hardly is on TV anyway. She's like a crazy nut, but I guess that's a good for her. Mickey James, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know who else could be in there. Now, that'd be kind of cool if it's Raw and SmackDown, but if it's exclusive for Raw. Most likely Asuka, maybe. If she's in it, maybe she's gonna win it. If it's a winning contender for women's, then she's gonna face the champion. Or it could be a women's title match at Chamber for the main event. Most likely it'd be the main event. So what's your thoughts? You guys like this rumor or tease Kurt Angle saying? Or you guys could care less. Do you think it's gonna ruin the name of Elimination Chamber since what, 02, when Eric Bischoff came up with the idea? So I'll put the information down below where Kurt Angle had to say about it. So I prefer something different instead of a chamber for the women, something unique. But if they do that, then people won't even talk about it, you know. Let's see what happens. So, what's your thoughts? I'm gonna sign off here, but before I sign off here, hit the subscribe, like, hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification. That really sums it up. I know this is not really the best discussion because all that other stuff. I know I recently discussed for the first time ever possibility have a women's Royal Rumble. So if that doesn't happen, this may happen. So whatever comes first. So that wraps it up. Yeah, listen to that discussion. Have a good one, and thank you very much for listening. Now I am signing off.